Hey y'all, I'm back with another DIY embellishments video, and this is all about simple layers from planning supplies. I have a lot of extra little inserts and tabs and things like that that are in my Big Happy Planner that I actually didn't use. And so I'm just going to pull that out, and instead of throwing them away, I decided to look through them and see what I could use to make some embellishments. So the first thing I did was grab a punch, and I punched out that circle that has a heart in the center. And then now I am looking for a particular punch actually that I couldn't find that I have somewhere in my stash, but I decided to just go ahead and cut that piece out, and then I'll get to that later because I want to use that heart that says remember. I thought about using this piece that says currently with with a few different categories underneath it, like reading and listening and watching and that kind of thing. I don't actually end up using that, but I do set that aside. And really my main focus right now is just to find things that I might be able to use, and that way I can go through the papers pretty quickly and begin embellishing after that. So I've got a lot of punches and a lot of tools, and I talk about this a lot, but they are my most favorite crafting supplies, I think, because you can use them over and over again, and I've gotten so much use out of them. So what I've done is I've linked lots of tools and punches and things like that down below so that you guys can look through the Amazon website and kind of see if there are any that you need or want. And I tried to find as many that were as close to what I use. Obviously, some of these are not super, I guess, durable, but if I were you, I would probably choose the ones like EK Success and Fiskars because I find that those are the best for me. And I do have a few of those on my desk, along with We Are Memory Keepers too, like the Tap Punch I was able to find. And these tags I was able to find as well. And I link those down below, and it does help me out if you click on my exact links because then it takes you to my Amazon page. And I get a little bit of compensation if you guys help me out there. So I did find as much as I possibly could, even down to the reinforcements that I'm using here. My tiny attacher, the staples, the Tombow adhesive runners that I use, and things like that. So one of the things I punched out was the January calendar, and so I added that to a tag, and it just left it really simple. And then I also, to the next one, I punched out a circle and then I stapled that. So you're probably used to seeing me in my past embellishment videos stitch things. And I'm really loving the look of staple and kind of that rustic hardware look. And so I decided to do that on these instead of using stitching. I'm also using just some other random things from my stash that I couldn't necessarily find to link, like these stars I got from Hobby Lobby, and I looked for them on their website and I couldn't really find them. I even looked for cork with adhesive, and I really tried hard to find, whenever I was linking things, I tried hard to find not just any link, but things that were decently priced for the most part. I'm just not sure what everybody's prices are in their areas and kind of how much they typically spend on things. But I think I found some cork, but it wasn't, I don't think it was decently priced on Amazon. And then I think typically Joann sells it, but I don't think I could find it on their website either, but I'll double check on that. So I am also using some Ally Edwards and Studio Calico things, so I've linked their websites down below too. And then I looked forever for these Simple Stories phrase stickers, but the Tim Holtz phrase stickers that are linked down below are perfectly fine for something like this. And actually I prefer those, but just kind of a little insider, I could not find I could find the phrase one, but I couldn't find the word sticker book. I could only find like a sheet out of it. And so I was kind of frustrated because I really wanted to look for those. So I ended up using these Simple Stories ones that worked out pretty great. I've used cork again, and I've used a lot of the stickers. The stickers really are what make kind of the whole embellishment pop and stand out, and I'm loving the look of tiny phrase stickers, and you guys know I love those. I use them for everything. I also love the look of half circles or cut, or not so much semicircles, but circles that are kind of like where they've got a straight edge, either at the top or the bottom. And so you'll notice that I've done that to kind of layer some of my pieces underneath, like the stickers. And then, of course, that first one with the calendar, I had cut part of that circle off as well. So I wanted to kind of step up some Project Life cards. So I'm just pulling some that complement the colors that I have. And I decided to use one of the pieces that said Happy Life that I did cut from one of the planner pieces or one of the planner inserts. And then I also wanted to use this tab, and I thought it would be really cute to staple um, it on instead of using a sewing machine or instead of just using adhesive. And then I added a cute little tiny text word to that just to kind of have that pop. And of course you can use that in your Project Life because the tabs can stick out the top, which you guys all know that. And then I also use these arrow dies that I think are from Avery L maybe. And I'm just sorry I'm a little out of frame here, but all I'm doing is I'm thinking about adding a tiny text word to that, and I actually ended up not doing that. Instead, I added just a little heart wood veneer underneath that is also from Hobby Lobby too. And so those two cards are done. And for the last one, I'm just going to do something super simple, add a heart and then another tab. And then that's pretty much it. And I'm going to have some final photos for you guys. So check out my links. I'd love for y'all to support me. I also have a favorite things link down below too, or essentials, craft room essentials. And then I also have my big picture classes link down below because I have a full DIY embellishments class if you guys want to check it out. And I think they have the option to do a free trial on their website. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for all of y'all's support. And thank you so much for giving me the feedback on what kind of videos you guys like. And that's what I'm going to be bringing. If this is what you like, I'll keep putting them out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.